There's a beautiful thing going around YouTube right now called Pride Rewind Tag, and I was tagged by Connor Manning, kinda tagged by Connor Manning to do this, and I said, Alan, you didn't do anything for Pride Month except put out a really great podcast, so you owe it to yourself and to your subscribers to put something up Pride related. So here we go. Here is the Pride Rewind Tag. How do you identify? I also identify as cisgendered male. I've gone back and forth with identifying as pansexual too recently, but I feel like where I am right now as a person and just where I am right now with my identity as a whole, I feel very comfortable with bisexuality. Also, objectively speaking, the bi flag is the best. It's pretty awesome if I do say so myself, and I say so myself, so there we go. Share a story of you doing something that... I'm reading this verbatim and I got it wrong. Share a story of you doing something that probably hinted to everyone around you that you were queer, trans, etc. I generally don't know. Everyone thought I was pretty flamboyant for... well, my entire life. But I'm just out here living my best truth. I'm really just out here trying to spread joy and happiness to people. It really doesn't matter when it comes to sexuality, but I'm just throwing straws. I don't care about complimenting men on their good looks. I don't care about telling some random stranger that they are amazing on this fine day. This really doesn't play into my sexual identity or identity as a whole, but here we are. When was the first time you had an inkling you were different? I think middle school, maybe, because I would see a cute person in general and be like, oh my god, they're cute, and I was like, you know, Alan, this is just puberty hormones. This is just you becoming the person that you were meant to be type of deal. That phrase sticks. Now, I did become the person I was meant to be, and I'm still growing into that person. And then in high school, everyone thought I was gay. Everyone just like accepted the fact that I was gay. And I was like, why are people putting labels on me? It's really not that fun when they do that, because it totally undermines my own journey when you put a label on me that I haven't even thought about, that I haven't even identified with, don't even know about. And essentially, the further we got in my high school career, the more chill with it I became, the more understanding of myself I became, and then senior week I was like, okay, yeah, I definitely have a thing for guys. Might as well experiment with this, and college is a beautiful place for you to do that. So here we are. When did you first learn about being gay, queer, etc.? Probably had to deal with my mom. Probably had some gay friend, or we were watching a movie with a gay character, and I might have asked a question about said gay character. But with bisexuality, it's interesting because in high school, I actually was one of those people that didn't believe that bisexuality existed. I was walking home with my best friend. We were talking about sexualities. I think we were talking about mine for some reason. Like, I was talking about how everyone thought I was gay. We just started talking about the different sexualities out there and about bisexuality too. And we both said that bisexuality didn't exist. And then, you know, fast forward like 2 years and I'm like, wait a minute, that's what I am. That's actually a real thing. Who was your first queer celebrity crush? What? Who was your first queer celebrity crush? There we go. That's good. Good job. I had a huge thing for Ryan Reynolds and Diana Agron, and I was like, these are just two very beautiful people, and I don't know how to handle it. And then Zac Efron got really buff, and I was like, wait a minute. And then Chris Evans and Captain America Dorito body, and I was like, wait a minute. And then Chris Hemsworth, and I was like, fuck. But above Chris Hemsworth is actually the lead singer of Walk the Moon, and a lot of people would think that's weird, but then I have him as my wallpaper for my phone. So, like... Diana, still my celebrity crush. Oh, beautiful, beautiful Pride Month. And finally, tag 4 people to do the tag to. I'm gonna follow up what Connor did, and I'm gonna tag you. So, person who is watching this on the last few hours of Pride Month, go film this video. You don't have to post it on Pride Month. Post it whenever you want. I am thankful for Pride Month for existing. I really wish that I had done a little bit more for Pride Month. I wish that I was able to go out and actually celebrate Pride Month activities with friends. I did go to my first drag shows recently, and they were a blast, so I'm gonna try and do my best to support my local community as much as I can. But also, don't think of Pride Month as a thing where you have to go out and you have to celebrate it with a bunch of people. The way you celebrate yourself and Pride Month is what matters the most. One of the ways my roommates and I celebrated Pride Month is by releasing our first podcast episode, Queer Home. And that's a podcast that we're looking to continue and to grow, and we're really excited about it. So I hope you go give that first episode a listen. We're still taking feedback, and we're also still taking questions and comments on that too. We want to engage with our audience. So go ahead and go give that little podcast a listen to over on my channel. I designed the album cover, by the way. I hope you like it. I'm already planned merch for this, and my roommates were like, capitalism, and I said, but I want to wear a t-shirt with this logo on it. But hey, my friends, don't worry. Pride Month may be over in a few hours, but this is 2018, and we have been blessed by the Lord. So have a great rest of your year. My name is Alan. That's all I gotta say for right now, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.